What up, Dokkanners? We have another social media campaign happening on the global side of Dokkan's Twitter. And normally I like to make these videos to inform you guys about what's happening, because some of you guys might not use social media and some of you might, but maybe you just don't check it too much. So that's why I want to make this video, to let you guys know, because we are going to be getting some more free stones. In fact, we already had a set of free stones given to us back when this retweet campaign started at the beginning of the anniversary, but I wasn't able to make a video on it because this released right when the celebration started, and I was just so bombarded and overloaded with content that I was pumping out for you guys. I streamed 3 times in that first day. I streamed, I think, a total about like 9 or 10 hours, and then I also made like 15 to 16 videos in like 3 days. It was crazy. And so that's why I wasn't able to make this video, but we did get those 10 stones back when this started. This ended on the 12th, and now we have our next social media campaign that goes from the 13th until the 20th. The first one was from the 6th until the 12th. The second one is from the 13th until the 20th. It's very likely we could receive maybe 1 or even 2 more social media campaigns after this one is over. So if there are more, I will make more videos. And if, for those of you who are wondering why my boy the Deep here is blocking part of the screen, this is essentially why some of you guys don't follow Twitter or social media, because there's some pretty depressing stuff on the side here. So I figured I'd block it. I don't want you guys to see all that. So let's go over this one. Who will be the most used character from the 8th anniversary Dual Dokkan Festival? I like this because this is easy bait and interaction farming. The point of this is that they want you to reply. If we reach 3,000 posts worldwide, all users will gain 10 Dragon Stones. So if you do have Twitter, you're a dormant Twitter user, jump on, click the link in the description or in the pinned comments. You guys can get direct access to this tweet, and you guys can reply down below. Post your guess using Dokkan character ranking. I don't see too many people actually doing that. Everyone's kind of just answering the meme answers. I've been doing the same thing. Ice and Nova Shenron, my boy Truth, Ice and Nova Shenron. The truth has indeed spoketh. So it really just doesn't matter if you're answering correctly or if you're answering incorrectly. It's all about just taking part, right? So realistically, if we were to actually break this down, who's being used the most, I think the answer is between these 4, the 8-year LRs or the Gammas. The Gammas are in high demand ever since they first came out back last year during Halloween. It was a very inconvenient time for a few people to summon, so they maybe weren't able to pull them. They saw the merits of having them because of various missions, how good they could possibly be, the animations, the music. So when they finally came back, people were chomping at the bit to actually pull these guys. So perhaps the Gammas are the ones being used the most, or perhaps the 8-year anniversary LRs are. Some people may be getting shafted, but a lot of people have been summoning. We wouldn't have hit top grossing as many regions as we did if people weren't throwing in those their wallets in to buy the stones to summon for these guys. So I feel like it's going to ultimately boil down to one of these. We'll never know actually who's the right answer, but if you're trying to answer correctly or realistically, it would probably be one of these if I were to guess. But I mean, I put Ice and Nova Shenron. It doesn't matter. You can answer anything you want. The reason why the 5-year LRs are not listed here is simply because this period is during part 2 or right before part 2, or as we kind of go into part 2. So that's why the 5-year LRs don't exist yet, because they haven't yet received their EZAs. And technically speaking, we don't even know about it, right? Global players shouldn't even know about the 5-year EZAs. So that's sort of why that they're not here. The LR Bobbity and the TUR Hercule don't have their EZAs during part 2, but they are obtainable. So that's why they are listed. So yeah, I mean, pick whoever you want, post whatever you want in the replies, and ultimately we will get 10 stones for free. The total window, I think, is, yeah, from the 13th until the 20th. So after the 20th, tabulation period will end. Hopefully we will have reached it. If it doesn't happen, they'll probably open it up again, but I doubt it's going to be that. I'm sure we'll get it. But that being said, with these extra 10 stones and the 10 stones that we got before, I decided to take a trip back into my Dragon Stone count breakdown that I did in a video before, and I decided to make some adjustments. So I went in, I changed the countdown celebration because the speed battle was in there for JP. Global didn't have that, so I subtracted 11 and I threw it into part 1 here. Part 1 got the speed battle. And then I also took the liberty of adjusting the top grossing and the thank you rewards. We don't have the thank you rewards just yet, but I'm assuming we're going to be getting that. But I also added the social media campaign. So that's 20 stones, 10 for last week, 10 for this week. We also got a random error that was fixed for whatever reason. I don't even remember what it was. So 21 extra stones are basically headed our way throughout this entire celebration. There will surely be more. So if there is more, I will add and update this number. But like I said before, the original number was 1163. Now it's 1184. I could totally see us eclipsing 1200 for this celebration. So if that happens, I mean, that just once again speaks to the fact that Global will end up receiving more stones than JP did. Year 5, year 6, Global did that. Year 7 was kind of an anomaly, but the majority of the years have been Global winning the arms race when it comes to the Dragon Stones. So hopefully you guys are excited by this news. I know I am. Free stones is free stones. Even if it means jumping on Twitter, I'm gonna do it, and hopefully you do too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your realistic answer to that question. Which unit will be used the most during that window? Do you think the 8-year LRs take the cake? Or what is it called? Take the bait? Take the cake? Whatever. Do you think it's going to be the 8-year LRs? Do you think it's going to be the Gammas? What's your serious answer? What's your memey, sarcastic answer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you literally know I'm going to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.